that it wasn't all that. Take, for example, the Ministry of Sports, okay? Marcelo, he's called Marcelo Nagan. He's Marcelo Magalhães, right? Marcelo Magalhães, okay? The guy put on a show there as secretary. He resurrected Jedis. There hasn't been a Brazilian student game since 2004. He did it last year. He went to the game called the Gymnasium over there in France. 60 countries competing, almost all of Europe. But we were runners-up. He's a guy who brought a lot of work. You didn't know that the Secretariat or the Ministry of Sports had so much work. In the past, he had the capacity to do it, and he did it. It's the same with tourism. They did fantastic work in Brazil. I didn't know about all this potential, despite 28 years in Parliament. So, today, I am in a better position to be president in a more balanced way. Let's say, with these people that we have chosen. It's Jorge Seifer from Pesca, a fantastic business. I even gave him the nickname, Tilapia.
The guy is Tilapia.
Well, for example, did you know that Funai in the past, when the eminence had already taken over during the transition, I discovered that Funai had a contract worth 50 million reis to teach the Indians how to use Bitcoin. In the transition, we're going to cancel that.
What do you think about Bitcoin?
I've never dealt with it.
But if you had to regulate it, would you do something about it?
Then I'll ask Paulo Guedes because I don't know what Bitcoin is. Hey, Paulo Guedes, leave it alone. I don't know what Bitcoin is. I don't know what this is. I think most of the population doesn't know, but spending 50 million to teach us how to use Bitcoin, I think it's a shame. For example, we also discovered tourism. A contract there that was executed, it was paid in the previous government. They wanted to know whether or not a city in France could have a linked house in Bratour to promote tourism abroad. Dessau asked for a foundation, and the foundation responded in half a page, saying that the French city would not be suitable for a tourist house there. Cost of the consultation? 5 million reis.
Damn!
And the contracts for publicizing the ministry's activities are also included. It's all in the hands of friends. Families who are always giving me crap, including with money there, 50 million, 60 million. We threw all that away.
I understand.
So what happens? These guys got frustrated. Who were frustrated, who wanted to participate in the government in this way, indicating people they could even indicate. But the serve is mine.
Hey, Thiagown. Damn it. I'm not going to take it, because I'm going to tell you, look, I'm already pissing myself, so leave it here until then. Thanks.
No, go pee your pants. Let's continue.
I'm going to pee my pants. I should have put it in front of you.
Are you wearing a diaper or not?
But sorry, President, keep going.
Well, there's a lot of stuff some people wanted to keep going. There were people who were going to give orders to the GSP-CIA, which is now with Colonel Malara today. What would they send them to? You do the math that I told you here. How much bribe was there per month? More than $1 million per month in bribes. All the necessary measures were taken, with the colonel filing a proper police report.
Did you help bury Lava Jato, man? I saw a statement.
I said, if it were up to me, Lava Jato would continue to exist, because I am not part of a corrupt government. For me, Lava Jato will die, because it will not be able to work to find corruption in the government, because our government does not give space for that. But if Brazil could end, Lava Jato wouldn't Lula have ended it. Damn. So people take this, which is an interpretation, and start beating me up. Lava Jato is over.
But you are quite influential. The president is quite influential, quite well connected with the people who deal with this kind of thing. For example, we saw at the height of Lava Jato, certain people talking about making a national pact, and everything else. No, it was during your government, it was before. The issue is that no matter how much you, let's go, try to maintain a government free of corruption, it doesn't depend only on you. Like the case of the guys who went to the Ministry of Education to ask for bribes in gold and everything else. So, having an apparatus like Lava Jato. You can see it in my government.
Where's the suitcase of money from the Ministry of Education? Where's the suitcase of money from Covaxin? You. Which account? No, why maybe weeds. There is nothing. Just inferences. What I said was that for me, in the Lava Jato style, because I don't negotiate important positions which have a small budget to deny if it works out. I told you, I don't even touch my corporate card worth 25,000 reis, which I can drink every month. I didn't ask to be sworn in as a member of the chamber because I've been a parliamentarian for 28 years, plus 2 years as a councillor. I could be earning another 30,000 per month.
This is all perfectly verifiable, isn't it?
If that guy wants to research this, he can.
He also comes to this conclusion.
Today I've been in service for 50 years. But I'm not complaining about my salary. No, I don't pay anything to eat or to get around. I don't pay anything. So I'm not complaining about that. Now for me there wouldn't be Lava Jato, because I don't negotiate with ministries, banks, officials, state-owned companies to deny me getting involved.
But what does Lava Jato have to do with this, President?
You investigated this. Okay. I don't give that opportunity. You see, at Petrobras alone, the board's debt was 900 billion reais. Damn! It's possible to do the transposition of the San Francisco River 60 times. And what happens? We don't mess with that. I've never had anyone say, look, change a comma in the decree and we'll talk about it outside. I've never had a problem. If I had, they would have caught me already because I'm watched 24 hours a day. The ones he knew were the ones who went to my house in Alvarado to watch the Palmeiras game with me there. Every now and then the crazy guy goes there to watch the Pigs game there. I see.
And we talked earlier here about the thing about that possible lifetime position and such, which you said has nothing to do with that.
I'm going to accuse myself of being a wimp. Of negotiating. I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to get arrested. For what accusation? Anti-democratic acts because you distrusted the electronic union. Am I going to be arrested like Janine Eanes, former president of Bolivia, who was imprisoned for 10 years for being accused of practicing anti-democratic acts? I'd be joking.
That September 7th was considered. Nothing happened after all.
On September 7th, you never saw in the street movement of people who are friendly to me an overturned trash can.
But the guys put up the dubious banners.
Which banner? Damned. Article 142? Come on. No, wait. Come on, let's get to the point. Article 142. Is that it? Come on, hold on. Hold on. We're going for you. Article 142? You ask me? No, Article 142. People say it's the military interfering. If it's in the condition, all articles must be respected from one to the last. But it's more. If someone says AI5, is there an indicative act in Brazil? That person who raises the AI5 banner lets it get there. My son, stop embarrassing yourself. There is no indicative act.
Do you beat them up when you show up?
No, I'm not among the people. I'm speaking personally. Say that politely, people. Stop making a fool of yourself. There is no AI5. Now, for a Supreme Court justice to be offended by AI5, that justice is a whim. There is no AI5. What are you afraid of? What is additional act number 5?
It's one of the most horrible things that has happened, right?
Let's go. What is additional act number 5? Allowing